Hey guys, how's it going? So today we're going to be doing things a little differently. I know we've been going outside enjoying the weather to show you guys some skills and some techniques to use behind the plate. But since today we're just going to be talking about calling pitches, I figured there's no real need to be going out. Just besides, I'll show you guys a little bit later in the video how to set up when you're calling pitches to your pitcher. But what I want to start out talking about is your selection of pitches. So a lot of times catchers will go with your routine fastball to start, fastball second, and then a curveball to get that strikeout pitch. But you want to make sure you're going off the batter that you're facing. So what that means is that you want to get a good read of how he hits against certain pitches coming from your pitcher. So obviously if a batter's up and he's struggling to catch up to a fastball that your pitcher's throwing, then obviously that means you want to make sure you keep throwing in that fastball and don't give him an off speed that allows him to catch up to that pitch. Because if you throw him that off speed, it speeds up his bat and he's able to time it just right to get a hit out in the field. If you keep pumping that fastball in there, that means that he's late on it and he won't be able to make good contact. So obviously a lot of times I know a lot of young catchers will have their pitches called by their coaches, and this even happens in the major leagues sometimes. But when I was always playing, I was entrusted to call pitches myself, and obviously me and my pitcher had a good enough relationship that we were able to trust each other on pitches that we called. So when you're going with a pitcher that you're really comfortable with and that you know you have a good relationship with, that's the best, because you know that you two are going to be in sync and know exactly what you want to throw and when. One thing I always really like to do with my pitchers is every time a new pitcher came into the game or at the start of the game for my starting pitcher, I always like to go out and just talk to them real quick and see how they're feeling. Obviously I caught their bullpen before the game. Hopefully you guys will be catching your pitcher's bullpens before the game. So you saw their stuff and saw what was working on that particular day. Not every day your pitcher's going to have a curveball that's biting 3 feet or a fastball that's hitting the corners just right. So you want to make sure you and your pitcher are on the same page with what pitches are working and what pitches you might want to maybe lay off a little bit in certain situations. So always make sure you and your pitcher are on the same page before you start a game or start an inning when you're bringing in a new pitcher. That's the most important thing. Pitcher-catcher chemistry is so important to a game and to a team, and it really helps out success whenever you're throwing to each other. Now I want to show you guys the technique, because a lot of catchers don't really know this, and I didn't even learn it until way after I should have. So I want to show you guys how to call pitches, specifically where your hands go, how to line up your legs, and how to make sure nobody's trying to steal your signs or anything like that. So let's go ahead and take a look.
Alright guys, so first off we want to talk about our hand placement. So as you can see, we get our hand deep into the crotch and get it really in between those two legs. So that way you can prevent any sign stealing from the first or third base coaches or base runners on first and third. Second, you want to position your legs so that your right leg is pointing to second base and your left leg is pointing out towards the shortstop position. This also allows you to screen anybody from trying to see your signs. You also want to make sure you place your glove down on your left side of your knee to stop any other signal stealing, and that also helps to prevent the runner on second base from getting anything. Alright guys, thanks for watching as always, and stay tuned for the coming videos in the next couple weeks. Thanks guys.